simple land grab.
Hey, and welcome back to
Find
the
out,
new
shall
map
we?
of Vermintide.
Provide mysteries.
So in the previous one, we went in search of the Elven Temple Athel Lefri, which we then found, and apparently now we are delving deeper. The Skaven is under the temple as well.
Luna, darling.
What I want to do in this video is show you all the locations for the Grims and the Tomes.
That lift's
Now,
not going
they are
anywhere,
not in a
darlings.
particular order, but there is a certain order to completing, or at least getting, all of the tomes and gems. So what you want to do when you start is you just continue down without breaking your neck, get rid of a rat, and then wait for the lifting platform.
We appear to have a bomb.
Not bad.
Or rather, the ratties do.
That is quite a big bomb, Sienna, you are quite right. Doesn't look like they are really careful with that thing. Anyway, Skaven, who can blame them? So then what you want to do is you want to go down.
The ratties have been busy. The eight toddled off.
And then as you get down here, what you want to do is you want to go towards this pipe or gate that we see here. So just jump down and head towards it. As you go through it, what you want to do is you just want to head to the left here. All the way to the left and up these little stairs. Now, before you go over them, you turn to your left and you jump up this platform and onto this beam here and onto the gate or wheel, whatever you want to call it, and then back onto this beam, continue onto the ledge, and then just around the corner here you will find the Grim.
Why
The
should
first
I
Grim.
care that the ratties are
Now,
working with the
to go
law?
back down, you could either go back the way that you came, or down here, potentially break your neck. What I want to do is just go down on this side, and then you can just slide all the way to the bottom without breaking your neck. And you end up where you started. Now, we will go back to the same place that we just were, by the stairs. Now, instead of turning left like what we just did, you just hop on over the stairs until you get to this little sign here. Now to the left, what you want to do is just drop down, and here you will find your first tome. So now that we have one Grim and one tome, what we want to do is just continue to the right here towards that spinning wheel that you see there. And then as you get close to this wheel, you'll see the platform with the windlass that you eventually have to turn. And if you look from this platform, you will see these ropes and poles. That's where we want to be. So you essentially have two choices. One is that you can jump from this platform. You can jump onto the brazier, onto the poles, onto the plank, and then steadily make your way across the ropes. Now, I really suck at jumping, so this usually doesn't end well for me. So what I end up doing anyway is taking the second route, which is just up the little muddy hill here, and then from this side jump onto the ropes. I find that this gives me a better angle to aim for the ropes, and then you can just jump onto the spiky wheel and then just bunny hop your way across all of these poles. Hop, 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 all the way to this little cave. So we came hop, 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 and then you find the cave. Now what you want to do is just run through this long cave. It's quite a run, quite a few enemies usually, so just speeding this up real quick. And then as you get to the end, you will find in this chest there is the second Grim. Now if you don't want to run all this way or do the hop like what we just did, then essentially you could come through the acid and try to grab this Grim from the bottom here. I typically again suck at jumping, so I just run around the corner through the tunnel and just get it that way. Now that we have two Grims and one tome, it's time to go and get the second tome. And this one is fairly quite easy. Seeing that you have to cut off the power to get the third tome anyway, we might as well just head to the first windlass, or the first marker that you see, where we will cut off the power. So all you do is just run following that marker. You will eventually end up going past the place where we started with the gate or the pipe. So we went to the right there, now we're going to the left. And then as you get to this water wheel, there you'll see with the marker, there is the platform with the windlass that we have to start turning anyway in order to get the third tome. But as you look at this platform where the windlass is, you will notice there's this big cable running on the floor here from the platform, this cable. So what you want to do is just follow it. And then as you get to these cages here, in this broken cage, there you will find the second tome. So now we have 2 tomes, 2 Grims, and it's time to get the third and final tome. Now in order to do this, we have to unfortunately cut the power. This does take a while, so let's just quickly speed through that. And that's one done. Now you can pick any one, it doesn't matter in which order you do it. So we'll just go and do a couple of those. This one you just have to break all the green. This one you just have to break the little generator. And then the last and final one is another windlass that you just have to essentially sit tight and just let it turn. Now that that's done, what's going to start happening is this pit area in the middle here is going to fill up with all the gunk. This is acid, so don't fall in, but essentially it should just rise and let you pass. So you just walk on the debris, and here's the final generator that you actually have to destroy in order to continue. But from this generator, what you want to do is just turn here under the stairs, and here you will find the third and final tome. And that's it. Thank you for watching, and I hope this guide helped you out. If so, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.